Burgundy
Okay.
from Savigny-les-Bains. It's 2002, which is a great vintage that year. My wine cellar at home is not large enough to hold all of the wine that I own. So I needed a place where I could store wines that need to age for a long period of time, that I was comfortable in leaving that wine and trusting that it would be stored in pristine conditions and that, of course, it was safe and secure.
In all honesty, don't know how much wine he has here, so today this is a bit of an eye-opener for me. I know earlier you mentioned that some wives don't know about wine storage or the cellar, and I would have to say that for me this is a bit of the tip of the iceberg, so I'm learning more here today, and I'll probably have a better sense of the collection later.
Two feet of concrete and masonry for security purposes, and 1.5 feet. People think that wine storage is only for people who don't have wine cellars, and that's a bit of a myth. In fact, half our business is indeed storing wine for people that have wine cellars. But they have run out of space in their wine cellar, and so therefore they use the fine wine reserve for secondary storage or for putting their most valuable wines, their most age-worthy wines, because they know it can be better taken care of here than even in their home wine cellars. It's a new trend today where people are getting younger and younger in terms of their interest in wine. It's amazing how many people in their late 20s, early 30s are already pretty serious about drinking wine and starting to collect. These people generally don't have wine cellars in their home, and so they appreciate having their own private wine locker. And they have 24/7 access. They can rack up their bottles in their own private wine locker, and it's like an active wine cellar for them.
Our June 12th event at Roots, the Green Revolution, this whole kick on organic wine, it's going to be amazing. I think everything's going to go over fantastic, and our wine.
We find a lot of younger industries in California, Ontario. These up-and-coming wine industries are really bringing out a lot of young people into the world, enjoying wine, passionate about wine and food, and they're sharing that with their friends. So I think it starts at the ground roots, and it's just spreading everywhere now.
And on top of that, I think I heard somebody even saying earlier last week is that they're sort of getting over this beer trend, and the next sort of alcohol run or really enjoyment lifestyle change is within the wine industry. Is it's enjoying it with food, it's enjoying it as an experience, bringing it in when you're entertaining.
You know, you tried to grow Sangiovese in California, you grow Sangiovese in Australia, and it's amazing. The average collection ranges from 500 to 2,500 bottles, and many buy wine just for investment purposes. Wine vaults control the environment perfectly with respect to temperature and humidity, so when these people intend on selling their wine 5 to 10 years down the road at an auction, they can get a piece of paper that shows that the wine has been kept in storage at the perfect temperature, humidity, lighting, and free from vibration, so that the wine stays in optimum condition to preserve its value.
Okay, it's nice to see Mr. Wexler in the house. What else are we selling tonight? Kobe beef and about 40,000 bottles in inventory. This room holds about 22,000 bottles. It's a big space. It's got 19-foot ceilings. It's floor to ceiling, one of the biggest collections in the city of Toronto. The walls are about a foot thick at one part and about 3 feet thick at the other part. The floor is 3 feet thick, poured concrete, 56 tons of steel, 500 cubic meters of concrete. It is a big space for wine.